They're dealing with about 50 of our members at the moment, and usually typically save about 15%. Again, Quinta mentioned them earlier on with the kitchen refit. They did their access did their insurance, saved them £3,000. And also Keswick Ministry is a little bit of a testimonial there, recognising that Access specialise within this charity sector and has been really important for their business, ensuring that the cover and the premium was right for their type of organisation. So Kwane and team, if you want to come up and introduce yourselves, and so guys, I'll leave you to introduce yourself and talk a bit more about that with the button there as you go through. Thanks.
He's already introduced us anyway. So I'm Kwane, and this is Tim, and we're really pleased to have the opportunity to speak to you about what we do. And you know, insurance is something that everybody's excited about, I hope. Not really. Along those lines, we are Christian insurance brokers. We work with the CCI and the CSCBG group, and rather than just give you advice, or rather than just save you money, we go further than that. So we do more than the mother did there. We provide you with solutions for your insurances. But before I go much more into details, I'll just go through some of the basic details here. We're chartered insurance brokers. We're an independent firm acting on your behalf. That's what you need to know. We're not here, or we don't exist as brokers to please insurance companies. No, we're there to fight for you. For those of you here who may use our services, I'm sure that there's one person at least I can identify who actually wanted me to do this presentation with a guitar, but I'm not quite sure how I could do that. Maybe we can work on that, Dan. But we're trusted to provide insurance solutions to over 12,000 charities. Quite a large proportion of our book, probably 90-something%, is charities, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we mainly deal with. So because we specialize in that area, we've built quite a lot of experience over the years, and yeah, it's really beneficial. If you're looking for a broker who understands what you do and also contributes to the sector, then we're your guys. We emphasize on client satisfaction. It says we have 99% of our clients are satisfied with our service. If you actually don't believe me, just go onto our website, and the FIFO reviews, they're all on there. You can find more about it. We do also have some of our clients who are members of the group who have provided testimonials. I believe you mentioned Quinta earlier, and in fact we saved the whole group over 25% on their insurance, which was a huge amount. And we have actually worked with the CCI, which is the charitable organization behind the CSCBG group. We've worked with CCI for over 25 years. I've been part of that for about 17 years, and Tim has been around for a while, but no, I know you're younger than me, so don't I am younger than you, yeah. Don't start. I'm always the one who they pick on, but that's okay. We do operate on Christian principles and also on a social enterprise ethos. So we do actually, as a company, we aim to, shall we say, donate 50% of our profits back to the sector to help various ministries up and down the country and charities that really do need our help. So how do we work with CSCBG members? I'll run through these very quickly. I'll just pull them all up for you. So first of all, we do a review. Once you've appointed us, or once you've got in touch with us, we'll meet with you, we'll discuss what your requirements are. One area we really do spend more time with you on is to make sure that there are no gaps in your insurance. Because we know what you are like, you all want to save money. I'm sure everybody here wants to save money. Oh, I guess you don't want to save money. I'm sure you all do want to save money. But at the same time, you do not want to, shall we say, cut corners or compromise on the level of cover you have in place. A typical example would be those of you that run groups with children or vulnerable adults. You need to have public liability insurance that extends cover to include abuse. So any allegations of abuse, you know the world we live in now, we hear these things on the media all the time. You need to make sure you have wider cover in place so that in the event an investigation has to be carried out, at least you have the insurance cover there for the investigations to be dealt with, or if a claim has to be paid out, then the insurance will deal with that accordingly as well. We will talk through your requirements with you, and we'll basically, we're there to do what you tell us, but we hope that our recommendations and the advice that we give to you, you would actually agree with us and hopefully make you happy. And we provide advice on how to arrange bespoke cover to better suit your needs. Some organizations require specific covers. There are some centers that run activities, or some that run retreat centers, but they do have various little sessions that go on behind the scenes. We do make sure that we find bespoke cover to suit every single organization that we deal with. It's rare, but the occasions where we can't help with something specific, we will point you in the right direction rather than say, sorry, we don't deal with that. As I said before, we work for you. We're here to work for you. So in terms of report and advice, once we've met with you, once we've done the review, and you've fed us, as most of you do, we will then give you advice on where to go from there. We'll provide you with our findings, which some of you may have to discuss that with the trustees or senior management. But when we do meet with you, we always say it's key if you could get at least some of the people who deal with I'm trying to find the word, deal with the activities of the organization, or know more about how everything is dealt with, so that we can collate as much information and then use that information to be able to thoroughly carry out our review and report back to you. We do have various insurers we use. We do use all the big insurers in the charity sector, as well as in the just the normal insurance market. I have to insist that not only do we serve charities, we do serve Christian organizations and mainstream organizations across the board. We're not specifically just tied to the Christian community per se. We serve the entire country. So feel free to come to us if you need insurance. I'll go through these very quickly because of time. So how do we work with CSCVG members? We arrange your free access to risk management resources, which
I'll talk about that in a minute.
Tim will talk about.
You just speed up, Kwane.
Yeah. Okay. And okay, so we also provide advice and support, and we have a renewal process where we do come out to see you. We liaise with the insurers before your renewal and make sure that we continue to provide the covers that are relevant and cost effective, to meet your requirements. And we always make sure that during the course of the year as well, we keep you updated with any developments, so as to make sure that everything is running as it should do. When it comes to claims, some of our clients have had a first-hand experience of that. We're very good with helping our clients with claims. We will normally we normally get involved with the whole process. There are times that the insurers would want to deal with the client direct, but we still insist that they involve us in the process, because there are times that our clients really need our help. I could give you some examples, but I don't want to get into trouble with Steve. I have to keep him happy, so I'll be very quick. But claims are dealt on a priority basis, and we have a good track record. And also we do provide claims reporting, annual claims reporting. So if you are a client of ours, we will let you know at the end of the year what's happened. It's also easier than if somebody else in your department or organization has to pick up from somebody else, then they know what's going on. With that in mind, I will hand over to Tim.
Thank you, Kwane.
Thank you.
So, where our expertise in the sector really demonstrates itself is how we keep on top of relevant issues that are happening that affect either the trade sector or the Christian community. One thing that we're talking about at the moment is the Ogden rule and the implications of that. So the government have recently changed the way that they calculate compensation awards for long-term life-changing injuries, which means that the claim settlements amount has dramatically increased. I'm not sure how well you can see that table, but you can see an 18-year-old chap had a very severe spinal cord injury, completely changed the rest of his life, paraplegic. What was a £7.6 million claim 6 months ago has now turned into a £19.3 million claim. So that change, that shift, is leaving a lot of organisations needing higher levels of liability to cover to protect themselves from that increased exposure. So that's something that we can tell you more about at our stand. We do have some materials on that to help you think about what you need for your organisation. So if you're managing events, if you're running activities, this will affect you. So the message is we are advising all our clients to review their current liability limits, so do come and talk to us about that. So risk management. We are offering a free risk management portal to all of our customers that is basically a large online document repository full of risk management materials, from health and safety sample templates, business continuity plans, to walking you through a fire risk assessment, to helping you with a workplace wellness culture. This portal has a huge amount of information available on it. If you're not a current customer but would like access to that information, then come and see us at the stand and we'll try and sort something out for you. But it's just helping you take control of compliance, sort out health and safety, business continuity issues, and your wider risk management issues. So aside from the insurance, we do offer a range of other services. Some of them we outsource, some of them we do in-house. We can offer you an estimate on your rebuild valuations. We have our own RIC system to do that. If you need anything in particular, health and safety consultancy, face-to-face consultancy, anything like that, we do have relationships with people that can give you preferential rates for that. So thank you for your time.